Hello and welcome to High Priestess Healer 1111. I am just saging the area and cleansing the energies. Today we're going to do a reading for Pisces Nation today. Excuse me. And let's go ahead and pull one of these cards and find out the theme. This says peace. So whether you're looking for peace or you have peace, there's something about peace. Again, my guides guide me with confirmations of the same card in different decks, and as I look over here, I see bottom of the deck also surrender to peace. So if you're having to surrender to peace, it might mean that you are not quite at peace. It says cultivate inner peace excuse me, on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. And I have a channeled message with that after hearing it. Something that I've been taught from the spirit realm regarding peace is that it's talking about that others will feel your vibes. And it's my personal belief that it's our obligation, or the only thing that we really have to share in this world is our influence. So we need to decide, are we going to be an influence for peace or chaos, right? So that kind of showed its face there. So let's see what actually pops out though. I actually already did shuffle these cards. Dreams and lighten your load. Yeah, you would definitely need to lighten your load if you need peace, right? Because you must be feeling overwhelmed and thinking and worrying about a lot of things, okay? Because those are the things that take away our inner peace. Let's see what else comes out. I feel like there might be an underlying message here just about your general well-being. And I think people don't realize that however you feel, it affects your health. And I'm a massage therapist, so I know this, and I've studied it, and I know the science behind it and whatnot. You can look it up yourself. There's even certain emotions that show up in different parts of your body. So anyhow, it's important to know that you need to work on your well-being, everything to be balanced so that you can have physical health, okay? If you're looking for physical health. All right. Okay, so what... Closure. Why closure? Okay. I saw this card earlier and I was like, fine, we're going to have a story about closure. I really don't want to deal with closure. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get the closure cards out. So I just knew it. So I got they were back there and I put them over here for me. So I feel like someone might come near you, towards you. Or you may be able to move forward after you have closure with someone, or you may want to, have closure with somebody. You can see this person looks like they're walking away from a closed door. So there must be a chapter in your life that needs to be closed. I don't know if any of these will help you, but they are messages of closure. So I'm going to pick a few and see what they say and see how they resonate for you if I don't pick up, anything on them. But someone definitely wants to close down an old cycle and begin a new one, which is a good thing. That's maturing, right? Because you're detaching from something that you were so attached before. You're not letting something affect you that was affecting you before. That's next level shit. That's people who are strong and don't let, things from the past control their present and their future. And we've all been there. We've all done it. We may still be hanging on to, or you still may be hanging on to other things. But this is one area in your life that you are wanting to bring closure to. And then you'll tackle the next, right? And so just doing it one at a time. All right. Let's see. You may feel sorry for somebody. You may feel sorry that you didn't believe somebody. And you might feel some pity for them. They may be watching you or you watching them, and y'all are just tired of being in that energy, right? You want to move on. And this just says, I'm sorry that I criticized you, right? And I'm sure it was both ways, but take it as it resonates, right? So they're sorry that they hurt you with their words, and instead of being loving, right? Instead of coming from a place of love and peace and balance. And, you know, I'm sure they hope that, you know, you're sorry to them for things that you did to them. But I don't feel that feeling in this person. I feel like they genuinely just want to close all doors with people that they had any kind of malice with it, or any kind of beef with. You know, they just want peace. Like, this is what this person lives for now, is their inner peace. I think that is beautiful. And this one said, I projected my unhappiness on you. Oh, that's so sad. So, message of closure. So whether that's you to them or them to you, there's a realization that there was a projection because somebody was unhappy. It wasn't that person. You see, and that's probably why there was a lot of criticizing going on too, because whoever was unhappy, that was probably the person who was doing all the criticizing. Okay, and so we have to be very careful when dealing with people to realize, is that their hurt and reflecting on them, or is it something that's real that they're trying to bring to the forefront so we can fix, you know, we can work on, we can grow from, we can learn from. But yeah, it's almost like that saying, hurt people hurt people. I believe that. I've seen it. I've probably done it. And we all have. But this is not the energy that person wants to live in anymore, okay? No tit for tat deals. Okay, so it says, sometimes I didn't know what to do. Okay, well, I guess that's half, I don't want to say half true. Like, I get it, but when you don't know what to do, you figure it out when it comes to a relationship. But I get it. Sometimes you didn't know what to do. Okay. I want to say to that person, or whoever that is, if you ask somebody, what can I do for you? They're probably already telling you and you're not even listening, or vice versa. And it's like, you know, I told you how you could support me, but that's not what you chose to do. So that's probably why they criticized you, or you criticize them, because they were like, you can try, but you're not. You're just steady criticizing. It just sounds like a bunch of chaos. I don't know why. That's kind of typical. So I just think that if we can incorporate the feeling or the thought of, I don't need to know why, then we don't need to know why the other person doesn't know why. We just don't need to know. They didn't know why. They probably still don't know why. You probably never know why. So it's best just to walk away from the need to know why. That is your channeled message, okay? That'll bring you a lot of closure if you can accept that as a truth in your being, okay? Now, I believe that everybody has a purpose. Starseed or not, these are oracle cards, and it's called the Starseed Oracle. And I feel like God really wants people to know about their purpose, okay? Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. All right, let's see what actually comes out for my Pisces. I want you to know your gifts. I want you to know how special you are. And maybe it was linked to a purpose of your life. All right, knowing the big picture, building a new earth, needing to reflect, needing to connect with your ancestors. All right, I'll take 1, 3, please. I'd rather just have one. Okay, this one's coming out. Ha! A new earth. Okay, I knew it. I saw it in there. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So you're waiting for peace on earth. There's earth, and you're realizing, oh, I can make my own peace within. If I go in and reflect and I start, getting aligned to what peace is, then I'm peace. And then if I'm peaceable, then I'm going to be an example to other people around me how what is done in order to receive this peace and to want to have peace. And so that is what you have. All you have is your influence. If you're going to be an influencer, I think that this would be the best thing to do, is to help build a new earth where there's peace on earth, starting with you. Okay, that's your channeled message. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. I think that's probably one of the most beautiful cards that I've ever heard of. And let me see. Here we go. Page 30. So 30 could be important to you. 3 as well. It could be 30. It could be an important date on the 30th. It says, don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting a new seed and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pulled this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You choose to be here, to be part of this global shift, where you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation. Keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Ushering in a new age in time of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working towards for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deeper, for if you do, in the not so distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you keep holding the vision? So if you need to have a vision, but you also need to hold the vision. If that means you meditating on it every day, or writing down how you can take action to materialize it, or just write it down in general and read it every day. But gotta keep it alive. You can't just think about what you need to do and then forget it, okay, and then not do it, or know and not take action, just, openly like this. So I know a lot of people like to hear about the tarot, so we'll pick a few cards and see what's going on with your current energy. Hopefully it's good. But more than likely, if you're starting something new and you're closing down cycles, then it's probably more like a tower moment. But I like tower moments because for me, it means new beginnings. So it's like, I've already been through worse. I can make it through the end of this last, this last strip of difficulty. I've been through worse. So I feel like you're just very strong, and it's like, you know what you need to do to get where you need to get to. It's going to take a lot of work. But you're like, man, I've become so far as well. And look what I've accomplished. Things that were hard that I never thought I would be able to overcome. So yeah, you may be planning on to moving forward in a relationship with somebody. Let's see what's going on. Can I get any information here? We can run this out real quick. I may have to pick from the top of the deck, and I never do that, but for time purposes. So many mixed emotions here. It looks like someone is just really solidifying what they think and solidifying higher perspectives and solidifying what their dreams really are, really what they need to do so that they can have it all, right? Because that's what I like to say on this channel is that, you know, we can have it all. All right, so I'm not actually getting anything here. So let's see. I'll just pull some cards. Oh, love. Loving yourself. Oh, yep, the challenge. Like I said. I know it's a challenge, but like I said, you're at the end. So just keep going, keep going, keep going. Do whatever you can. Pray and help will come. Transformation. Endings. Endings will mean new beginnings, okay? Options, okay? So it seems like you've had a lot of options, opportunities, and now you recently have been trying to pick and choose and decide, and there'd been some kind of procrastination, okay? So I think the procrastination is what's causing you the dilemma of inner peace. Once you make a decision and you know which way you want to go, like, then you'll have the inner peace, okay? So it's your lack of choosing a direction. All right. Because there were some fantasies or some illusions that were going on, a lot of wishful thinking until you decided to really see people and things for what they really were. I guess that changed your point of view to move in a new direction. Okay. And it's like, well, whatever I had or believed before is no more because now I have new beliefs. And I'm heading in a new direction. So let's see your energy. You're feeling in a great energy of like, I have it all. You know, there's the happy couple and the dogs and the grandpa in the garden with the beautiful house and the 10 of pentacles and able to, you know, leave a name and legacy for themselves. Or just in a good season in life, feeling good, right? Just stable and a close family bonds and lots of support and did I say money too? So you don't lack for anything, okay, is what I feel. You don't lack for anything. Or you don't want to lack for anything. I don't know. I mean, you always have to clarify things. When you put cards on top of cards, that changes the meanings. And I always like to clarify, right? But I intuitively read so I can say what I feel when I get the card. I know somebody wants to move forward, but weren't making the choice to do it and taking the right action. So your near future is going to be you and in just trying to make decisions, okay, on what you should do, apparently. A lot of arguments around you and opposition and tempers and aggression. I don't like this energy at all, as a matter of fact. So knowing that it's going to be like this, you can prevent it. So you need to figure out what you need to do to prevent this, okay? Maybe you should start compromising more instead of being at war with somebody, okay? And try ending a conflict, having a solution versus just constantly fighting to see who's right or who's better or who's stronger, or just making things more of a struggle than they really should be, okay? So if you can reach agreements, a lot of this can just dissipate, okay? That's the reason for these readings, is so that you can help the areas that need help and put action into the things that you see are manifesting because of your current actions. So I'm really sorry to report that, and of course that's not for everybody, and it's take it if you resonate type of situation. But I just feel a lot of chaos here. A lot of being defensive, okay? So I don't know who's being defensive, but yeah. They're like, you know what? I think I need some time to myself again. I need to rediscover who I am because I don't think that what, you know, is happening, I'm enjoying, and I need to decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to search my soul here for a minute. I'm going to take some quiet meditation. Do I feel peace? No. Answer's no. You know, what if I do this? Do you feel peace? Okay, do that. Ask yourself that question, like, hey, if I quit my job, how will I feel? Stop and see how you feel. You know, if you say just any kind of feeling that you want to know the answer to, just ask yourself, how would I feel? And pay attention to how you feel. That's a channel message for you, okay? All right, so you just need to do some reflecting and contemplation and just kind of look for your inner guidance on what to do here. And this may be something that just happened all of a sudden. It wasn't, or maybe it was happening slowly but surely, and then you really didn't know something was happening until like last minute. And then it's like, oh my gosh, the house is on fire, you know? And as I say that, there's fire down here on the bottom. And I've actually never noticed there was fire until I saw that. So y'all be careful with house fires, okay? Make sure you've got one of those red fire things to put the fire out with. I can't think of what it's called at the moment. And just in case, okay? Just in case there's a fire. Guys, I didn't even show you the first one. Look, you got an Ace of Cups. Like, this is totally new beginnings in relationships, new romance, love coming into your life, happiness, joy, celebrating. Okay, so this is your current energy. Oh, see? And so that's why I said it can just be from one second to the next. Oh my gosh, my house is on fire. Makes sense, because this is chaos, and this is actually the conflict or the obstacle. Is that there, and this actually does mean sudden change. Let me see if it's even on here. Yep. Sudden upheaval right here. So maybe everything was going right, and then it's like all of a sudden we started fighting, or there was too many fights, you know, over nothing or whatever. But it's just something like that was sudden. And I want to tell you that not all contracts with people are meant to be forever. And the sooner you can realize that, the sooner you'll be on your way to peace, because, you know, some you think are supposed to last a lifetime or forever, they don't. So if we can detach ourselves from that, we can get out of the relationship what we're supposed to and let things happen organically, okay? All right. But I do see someone bringing you a proposal, someone who cares about you deeply. They sense that you love them too, or they wouldn't come to you. And there's not only going to be, you know, new beginning in love, but there's going to be together, y'all are going to have this here, you know, money, coins, right? Stuff that is material. You know, you'll have a nice home. You'll have things that you need for the material earth, okay? So you may be starting a new business, but until you stop holding on to whatever you're holding on, you're really not going to have this new love enter into your life, okay? This, whatever this is, whether it's self-love or a person, it looks like a proposal to me. Or maybe just an invitation. But it looks to me like somebody wants to date you. So if you're with somebody, I'm just saying, you know, how do you feel about the person? Ask yourself how you feel about that person. Are you if you were not arguing and fighting with someone, you actually wouldn't even be here. So who is the person that makes you upset and angry and feel like fire, you know? You're on fire. And just know that, you know, whether it's that person or a new person, there can't be, you know, progress in love without you being able to not be so defensive. And I say it like it is. And so, yes, I'm talking to the viewer. I'm telling you that they may be also, but it's showing for me that you're holding on, okay, to some things that need to be let go. And you just need to follow your heart, you know. But you got to use your brain too. You can't just go off of your emotions, okay? Sometimes things are mind over matter, okay? Head over heart, right? You got to do the right decision that's best for you, not the one that your heart only and emotions tell you to do. That doesn't bring you the life you want, okay? But your ideal man or woman, is here but they are definitely waiting for you to be in a situation emotionally so they can come towards you, okay? This person is actually trustworthy, okay? It could be another Pisces, after all, highly likely. This person really knows how to communicate well and very stable and patient. They're very understanding and not like someone you've met before. They're caring. They really care about you. They're not just trying to get, saying things or doing things to get you to do things you don't want to do. That's manipulation, okay? Just channel message. If you don't know what manipulation is, I just told you. But yeah, this one like just wants to be a part of your life, a part of your energy. They don't want to be possessive over you. Yes, committed, but they just are emotionally stable and they want to be that strength for you also. So yeah, I mean, just as soon as, you decide to let go, whatever you need to let go, then you'd like communication will come in, from this person. Okay. All right. Remember, this is not for someone who's in a committed, loving relationship. This is not your story, okay? All right. This could also be a Sagittarius, Virgo. Let me make sure that one is Virgo. Yeah, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, another Virgo. That's 3 times Virgo, okay? And then that one, what is that one? Capricorn, Scorpio, again, another Virgo. There's a lot of Virgos in here, so I don't know if your person's a Virgo, but it sounds a lot like it could be. For numbers, we have 16, 13, 1, 9. So those could be important dates to you, whether they're significant things happen on those days. I'm just pulling one more. This is the last one. Let's see. I don't know. This person doesn't receive you well. I think something that's going on with you in your relationship. I don't know which relationship, but there's an ongoing battle. When you feel like there's just an ongoing battle with someone, that's when it's time to say sayonara, okay? These are both so much combative, frustrating, angry emotions, and I don't understand them, but there's a lot of fighting. So whoever that is going on with, like, that person is not your person, or not your person. Or you need to go your separate ways until you can, agree on things and respect one another. There's just so much opposition with this person, and aggression and tempers clashing, egos flying around. It feels so chaotic. You just so much anxiety. You just want to explode. Like that's just a feeling that I get. That's some really tough stuff. I think it's just time to walk away now, guys, from whatever situation that is. I don't know if it's something you used to be in, something you're in now. But let's see if we can get any information with my situations deck. Focusing on the now is also another thing that will bring you inner peace, with that being our underlying theme. Maybe you haven't talked to someone in a long time because there was bad blood, but they still seem to trigger you for some reason. There's still something that's triggering you. Yeah, emotion. See, you're feeling very emotional about somebody or something. Up and down, up and down, up and down. If you were in a stable relationship, like with this person right here, I mean, yeah, there will be ups and downs, but it's not going to be up and down, up and down, up and down, This is someone who you feel like you don't know where you stand with them. You don't know, you can't trust them. You don't know if one day they'll be good, and then the next day they don't want to be with you. So, or that's just your perceived notion, is this person going to leave me? Maybe that's the whole fight. I'm feeling like you're going to leave me, and they're like, but no, I'm not. I really love you. This is what I was doing today. No wonder I needed to do this. So meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. This is exactly what I was doing before I got on here. So meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. And yeah, it's time to take the garbage out, burn the trash, take out what is causing you to feel on fire, not challenged, but where there's constant chaos and battling and fighting. And if you're with somebody who you need to heal from, then you need to move away from them to be able to heal from them. Okay. And I feel like the incoming person will see you in your beauty, see you in your healed state, and want to come forward with the proposal that I spoke of. So for death here, number 13, Scorpio on the card also. It has to do with the heart chakra. And also it has to do with Pluto, regeneration and transformation. So something in the heart space is opening up so that it can be removed. Is kind of what I'm feeling. So you need to always go to the doctor, okay? But also know that in the midst of things, of a possible heart condition, which I don't think you have, right? When your heart is breaking open and pain is releasing, it also kind of hurts, like physically, and they say you have to feel it to heal it. Well, it doesn't feel good when you feel it. So if your chest hurts a little bit while you're trying to conjure up old triggers that you notice are still there, know that you can put these fires out. You can put these fires out if you have the right tools, right? Just like the fire extinguisher in your home. So what tools do you need? What tools do you need in order to put out the fire? Okay, is it the fire inside you? Is it the fire coming from another person? Is it both? I feel like someone's either on the verge of confessing to you or you to them, okay? You're just done with everything and you're like, I just need to bring closure to everything and everybody that I had issues with. Unconditional, genuine, certain love. So you were confused about love at one point in the recent past. And that's what you want. You want genuine, certain love. But if you have to ask yourself, do I really love this person, or does this person really love me? Then the answer is no. Okay. But yet they are a choice. Can you live with the feelings of knowing someone doesn't love you as much as you know you deserve to be loved? That's a valid question. Okay, unchanneled message. All right. It's time to pick a direction and stop procrastinating, rid of any illusions and wishful thinking, and really meditate and decide what's good for you. Okay. Vacation, hideaway, adventure. So that's what you're worried about, is self-care, enjoying life, being with family, and you just want to be left the fuck alone, right? I'm doing good. I'm doing me. Someone wants to come and try to disturb my peace. Somebody who may be unhealed. And just know that if someone comes towards you that's unhealed, then maybe that might mean there's someone healed with you. Or it's just a projection. But just, just to be certain, make sure it's not something that, you also have within you. Not a mirroring soul or, contract. So in the past, also, there was a lot of fighting. It just seems like in your past and in your near future, there's fighting. There's always some kind of fighting and conflict. So I feel you really need to make sure that whatever needs to be put to end, it ends. Like, burn it to the ground. Let it burn. Everything old in the past that hurt you. And say now that's ancient history, because you're attracting in more of it. Not only in the past, but this position is the near future. So I don't like that energy for you. Okay, and now you're reverting to gambling and drinking? Seriously? Okay. That's not where you're going to learn anything, okay? If you're really wanting to go and honor yourself and do some soul searching, then that's really not where you need to head at. Because when you did go on vacation and hideaways and adventures, you didn't find the right answers to console your soul. So you came back here and decided to I don't know why I would say sell it. Not sell it, but it's like, okay, I give up, I want this, just numb it, I want it all go away. Here, take it. But to the wrong entity, right? If you did that same thing but gave it to God, you'd be stellar, you'd be good. But not drinking instead. Yeah, so there is a twin flame around you. And, if that's the case, then y'all are probably mirroring each other. And you're supposed to learn something from each other. That's what the whole thing is about, is learning something from each other. So, I don't know. Offer a proposal or commitment. I don't know why that's in the hopes and fears department. Are you hoping that somebody will give you a higher commitment? Or are you hoping that they would somehow now want to be committed? Closed in, trapped, and frustrated. You're closed and trapped and frustrated because you won't let go of things that need to be let go of. No one can help you. Sorry. That's something that you have to do on your own. Holding on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues. Basically, you need help. You need to go, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs help. I need help too. We need to go and have our talk therapy and work through any issues, okay, that are deep-seated, talking about going back and figuring out, why do I have fear of rejection right now? Oh, it's because, this, that, and the other. From a long time ago, then something happened to you when you were young. So yeah, there's a lot of issues that need to be addressed upon, okay? So you can rid of this feeling here of being closed in and trapped. And for this one, rescue others involved, intervention. So divine intervention, the fate will change for you. And I think as long as you're doing the right thing, following love, doing stuff out of love, and like affection here, and you're trying to be amiable, I think you're going to get some new ideas. You may even be getting some proposals. So you'll need to decide, hey, am I good where I'm at, or, am I not, right? To move forward on that one. This person may be perpetrating, maybe not. I don't know, because it says roller coaster, highest high adrenaline rush. Okay, we don't want just high highs. There's going to be high highs and low lows, right? But, being on, maybe it's saying that with this person, it's going to be exciting, like a roller coaster, like the highest of highs. That would make more sense to me. Yeah. Gripper, anchor, chained, or weighed down. So until you release some kind of old timelines or forgive something of the past, there's no future. I mean, there's no receiving new beginnings in anything. Prosperity in general. or having the stability in your life that you want so much. But yeah, there's definitely someone who adores you and they're enchanted by you. And I think if you're together, that you should just get back to the basics of, the dating and all the things that you just did when you were falling in love. And if it's someone that you've moved away from, then that opened doors for you to have another new opportunity. So that's what I have for you today. And I pray that you have faith and ask for inner peace daily. Take action and not procrastinate so that you can be happy. I love you guys. Thank you.